Oh, hi guys, it's Veganuary day 16. So, today we're going to be cooking a recipe that doesn't need cooking. It's a recipe out of the Plant You book by Carly Bodrug. Somebody had asked in the comments what cookbook I would recommend for a good all-around, like, beginner vegan cookbook. And I would have to say that I very much so would recommend this book, especially if you're interested in eating whole food plant-based. Because a lot of the recipes in here, well, all of the recipes in here are oil-free. And they're super easy, only a few ingredients, probably like 10 and under ingredients, 12 and under ingredients. And the thing that I love about this cookbook is it's very visual. So it's got all of the ingredients, pictures of it right here. And it has pictures for every recipe and all of the ingredients. That is very helpful when you can visualize what the ingredients are like that. So, and the stuff is stuff that you would want to eat. Like some of the vegan cookbooks, it's like, when am I ever going to have the opportunity to make that? Another great cookbook for beginner vegan is that Kinda Vegan one that we were cooking out of a couple days ago. And I would say one of the first ones that we were cooking out of at the beginning of Veganuary, I believe the name was Everything Vegan. Also very good. That one, a little more not whole food plant-based, but like you kind of have the whole spectrum there. Like this one is super healthy. The kind of vegan one, kind of in the middle. And then the other one, Everything Vegan. Not horrible, but not like oil-free. So today we are making tofu ricotta because we are going to have some vegan baked ziti for dinner. I promised Sean that I was going to make pasta tonight, and I have always made my ricotta that was vegan in the past from nuts. So this is the first time I'm making tofu ricotta. That's a lie. I don't think it was called ricotta though. It was from the Nisha Vora Big Vegan Flavor cookbook. Her tofu spread? It's very similar to this, but they call it tofu ricotta in this. And it's very simple. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. Oh, I'm adding a 7th ingredient because I would like some nooch in mine. So I have my pan on over here, getting ready to boil my pasta, and unfortunately neither one of these boxes is ziti. We have some farfalle and we have some large elbows. So yeah, it doesn't matter. The shape doesn't really mean anything. It all tastes the same anyway. So I'm going to be boiling those up. I'm going to be mixing up my tofu ricotta in my food processor. I have my extra firm tofu here, draining a little bit, getting ready to go. So I'm going to be adding some lemon juice, some salt. I told you about the nooch. I don't have fresh garlic, unfortunately, because tomorrow is fresh produce shopping day. So I was out of cukes and, you know, all kind of green veg and everything that's fresh, out of garlic, out of scallions. So it was kind of hard to find a recipe to do today, but you know what? We make do. I'm also going to put some basil in there. For the tang, I'm going to put a little apple cider vinegar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I might sprinkle a little bit of... Sean is very loud right now, sorry. Why do you have your hat? Yeah, Mommy made that for you, remember? Now, I might sprinkle a little bit of vegan cheese on the top. Obviously, not whole food plant-based, but just for a little flavor. Nothing tragic, you know, not like a whole blizzard full of cheese, just a few sprinkles. So, let's get this going over here. We're going to start off, I'm going to try and do this as best I can and film, but we're going to break up the extra firm tofu in here. Sean, can you not be so loud, please? It's all going to get mixed up, so it doesn't matter if you're neat or messy or big pieces or small pieces or uneven pieces, just as long as you get them into blendable pieces. Like, you don't want to leave anything too big in there because it's not going to be even. Alright, so, yes, mess. I juiced 1 whole lemon, but of course you could totally use, I call it refrigerator lemon juice. It's not going to ruin it. My hand is a mess. Hang on a second. Alright, Mark to the rescue as usual. Can always count on my husband. Alright, so we left off with the lemon juice. We're going to put in a little splash of apple cider vinegar. I forgot to mention this before. We have some miso paste. If you don't have miso paste, don't despair. You can use some soy sauce or tamari if you're gluten-free. So she said about a tablespoon of this in there. Yeah, that's...
It's like an electric car.
That's, it doesn't look very attractive, does it? Okay, we're also going to put in some basil.
If you have a cat, you could also substitute.
We're going to put in a little bit of salt, probably about half a teaspoon. I'm never going to get over that now.
You'll get over it.
I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of nooch in, and I'm going to put about a clove's worth of garlic, granulated garlic in there. Granulated garlic is not as strong as garlic powder, so I think I might need a little more miso because I think that was
You just enjoy doing that, weirdo.
No.
By the way, did you clean the cat box today?
No, because it's automatic. I have to add more litter, actually.
I wasn't looking for an answer.
Oh, okay. Well, let's blend this up. You might have to scrape it down a couple times, but I think it looks pretty good. It's going to do its thing. Looks pretty good to me. Right?
Okay.
Tofu ricotta. All right, we'll assemble the rest of the dish in just 1 minute. We're back. We're ready for the next step. I know this is overkill, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I boiled up 2 pounds of pasta. I put a jar of sauce in here. I'm going to put half of my pasta in this giant baking dish. I'm not going to measure it exactly. God bless.
you.
All right. This is the way I like to do baked ziti, which is probably different than everybody else in the world.
Baked bow tie.
So, yeah. So, I like to put half the pasta, and I like to put the ricotta, and then I like to put the rest of the pasta on the top, and then cover the top with some cheese. Sounds reasonable, right?
Yeah, I think you're running out of cheese, though.
Why?
Where's the rest of it?
The rest of what?
The cheese.
This isn't cheese, this is ricotta.
You know what I mean. Oh, you're going to put mozzarella on. Okay.
Yes.
Ricotta is cheese, my dear.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
What'd you think it was?
It's in this case, it's tofu.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. I'm not going to make you suffer and watch me struggle. Unless you want to.
I want to.
No!
Struggle.
Alright, I'm just putting the sprinkle on the top. We're going to pop this in the oven right now. And it's only going to go in for about 25 minutes to half an hour-ish. Just so that everything is super hot so you burn your mouth when we're ready to eat. See you in a little bit! Alright, looking beautiful.
Listen.
Yeah. Looks really good.
Yes.
I love when the pasta gets a little crunchy on the top.
All right. Okay. That's hot.
Yes. Obviously, if you like your pasta saucier, then put more sauce, but I like mine drier because I feel like if it's too saucy, everybody's complaining of heartburn. Am I right?
I guess.
Tomatoes are trigger in this family. Damn, that is so hot. We also have some beautiful spring mix here, some tomato medley, and accidentally vegan Vidalia sweet onion salad dressing. You like it? Awesome.
I do.
All right. Well, there's another Veganuary dish for you. Who knows what I'll come up with tomorrow? Thanks for watching, everybody. Check out Plant You by Carly Bodrug in the info box. I'll have a link. I believe she also last year, or maybe it was this year, might have been this year, she came out with, because I think it's at Target now, her Scrappy Cooking cookbook, which is all dishes made with food scraps.
Huh?
So let me know what you think, and we'll see you again for another Veganuary video tomorrow. And until then, much love.